Pisces, welcome to your monthly overview for June. What's up? What's going on? Show me Pisces in June, please. Show me Pisces in June. Show me Pisces in June. Like always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If there's more than one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say, they may not resonate. Frustrating but normal. Check your other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. Show me Pisces in June. Show me Pisces in June. What's up? Show me Pisces in June. Show me Pisces in June. What's going on? Six of Pentacles, nothing. I'm working. Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, but I feel good. That's good. Yay. Eight of Swords, no. Two of Pentacles, no. And Death. Okay. Well, in the absence of being able to make a decision, perhaps we just drop the decision. Oh my. Okay. Four of Swords. Five of Cups. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You went from my day-to-day activities are pretty good. I love what I do. I have a good balancing systems in place. So the Six of Pentacles is our day-to-day structures. It's more than work. It's what we agreed to do and therefore get something back for it. So it's a to and fro, and it's a kind of natural flow for you every day. Okay? And yes, it could to do with money, but it's also like those everyday contracts we just keep maintaining. Page of Pentacles, little bit of idea of maybe investing, but King of Cups is there. So you're like, I'm good. If things stay here the way they are, I'm good. At least in your 3D. We jump over into a more personable space for you. Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Death. There's something here that you are grossly tired of going back and forth on, and you don't seem to be any wiser for where about what it is or what to do with it. It shows up as the real world as a real world problem, and you don't want it to be there anymore. But with Eight of Swords there suggests you have no new insights on the matter, none that make you feel particularly inclined one way or the other to still decide upon it. Okay? Whatever this is, Pisces, honey, let's just cut to the chase. I don't think you want it to work, okay? Because if you really wanted it to, something would have stuck by now. You don't have to do this, Keeping something floating, keeping it going along, and you're like, Eight of Swords, I really don't have any new insights on it or feelings. I guess I keep doing this. I think you want it to be done, Death. Because when people want solutions, they find solutions. And if there are solutions to be found, they will find them. There's something about this that I'm kind of carrying the pretense that I want to keep this doing or whatever it is. Okay. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, whatever this is. It's going to hurt, but you will rest on this. You will heal on this. And you have to trust yourself that it was for the best. Okay. We're going to start right here, though, with that Six of Pentacles. I may or may not clarify all these, just kind of depending as we go along. Some will speak for themselves. Let's see that. Show me the Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles being a good representation of June just in and of its own right. Let's see that Six of Pentacles. A Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah. You're in maintenance mode, honey. You're full on maintenance mode. In fact, you have a little bit more going on than your initial energy would suggest, that you're kind of modest. Okay. You're like, I do the best I can for my Six of Pentacles every day, Christina. I do my best to honor those contracts every day. I show up for them every day. In fact, I always look for occasions to expand my empire. Just, no big deal. It's whatever, You are looking forward to actually expanding your legacy, your empire, and increasing your sense of stability. And you're saying it's an ongoing project and it never stops. I like that because it's true. It's true. I think that's a healthy mindset for a foundation. Many people have it in place. Yours is not in place so much, but you are in maintenance mode. In other words, you're saying you know how to achieve more and that you know how to grow more. It just takes time. And you're saying you're always looking for new opportunities in small ways to enhance your Ten of Pentacles. You're saying that the job is never done, even if I'm used to it. You see what I'm saying? And I agree with you. Foundations need constant shaping and pruning and maintenance, right? But you also, Page of Pentacles is here twice, have to know when to expand, when to subtract, when to add a little, give a little, take a little, that kind of thing. And you're saying you're always open to suggestions. If it means increasing your sense of stability, contribution, contracts, and then your overall quality of life, you're saying you're all for it. You're all for it. You do. You also say these things take time to develop, and you try not to push them or rush them. You always try to find your space within your foundation. That way you're optimizing everything that you participate in. Again, very good, healthy mindset and disposition. I really agree with that. I'm on board with that. That is fantastic. So what that does is that it really allows you to not have that kind of written off thinking. Okay, well, that's done. That's achieved. No, it suggests that my foundation evolves as I do. And I like that. That's actually really healthy. That's a really good mindset to have, and it's also a very practical one. I agree with you. When you allow room for flexibility and influence, you'll see how quickly things can grow. It's just you don't want to do it too much, too fast, but you don't want to lose sight of growth either, right? I think you have a good working compromise there. I do. But there's something that you look forward to personally about your foundation, and you consider its expansion a great deal. I'm going to jump over here to that King of Cups, and if I have any more questions, I'll go back and check that Page of Pentacles, okay? Let's take a look at that King of Cups. Let's see that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups. Ace of Swords, your particular truth. Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay. I have someone in here who, by all rights, should be resonating with you, but it's difficult. It's a truth, though, that you're already familiar with. The Ace of Swords crosses you. The truth of your heart stands as such, is that you know someone else's truth. That they love you, but it's difficult. Ten of Wands. You know this as very strong insight on your part. Okay. How does that tie back to reality? So we're going to go ahead and jump back to that Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I have matching frequencies here, but not so matched all the time. It's kind of like tries to spark, but it... You remember the Zippo lighters? Well, there's a good chance they didn't work on first strike. You had to... So this person's heart space, you're saying... You know that they love you, but for some reason they find the love between you two exceedingly difficult sometimes. It's the truth. You acknowledge it. Somebody does. So let's see that Page of Pentacles. What does that have to do with what I saw? Someone's heart not in it. The foundation, the building, all that, the patience. It requires a lot of pieces, like chess. Like chess, the chessboard, the chess pieces. Do some of you play chess? You've been thinking about it? Oh, I highly recommend anybody learn chess. Oh my goodness. That will absolutely teach you about mental flexibility. Oh my goodness. Page of Pentacles. But yes, I think that's wise of you. To see your foundation. Such as chess. Knowing when and where and how to take away pieces and move them. Okay. What's going on? Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Man. Okay. You're saying your foundation and your 3D world would be great if you had more love. Someone, there's that sense of remorse here. I wish they would open up to me a little more. And then my world would be really squared away. You've already identified a love space between yourself and someone else. I'm defaulting to you as that King of Cups. And you with a searing knowledge understand someone resides with you within that Ten of Pentacles world, and that you are carefully craft it, construct it, maintain it, as we discussed. And you're saying all would be well if maybe they put a more little love and consideration into it too, like I did. And maybe I'd understand that they loved me a little more. So you're connecting your own particular dots that your 3D environment and someone else's participation in it is a reflection of how they love that world with you, and then therefore their love to you. Okay, so you might have some really strong earth in your chart because that's a very earthian thing. It is. The proof is someone's cooperation, participation, investment, and the 3D it can often denote someone's heart space. But the opposite can be true as well, so do keep that in mind. There are some people who can just do things automatically en route, out of habit. You know, it's their job. It can become chore-like. That doesn't necessarily mean the heart's in it. But you're saying you would like it if someone demonstrated more proof of their emotional existence or self to you. That way it shows up more in the 3D. You want a little more love in what's established. Okay. And someone has a tendency to be withholding. They don't seem to share their contributive efforts as much as you would like. And that would be more proof to you that you two are still on the emotional same page. To contribute more, to give more of their time, energy, and effort in a way that you kind of perceive your 3D. You would like them to join you in that space of being equal. You're saying that they find it very difficult to demonstrate these things, the value, the participation value, and therefore the emotional value. Okay? Okay, I think that's fair. It is fair. You're doing a lot, and you'd like to know that it meant something to the person, right? They're on board with you. They're supposed to be. I think what you're asking for is fair. Okay? And why they have a heaviness around their heart and therefore affects their participation level, I don't know, but you're aware of it. I don't think you're asking for a lot. A little more help as proof of their love, but also that they take the investment as seriously as you do. The 3D world. The foundation. Okay. An appreciation for what you do as well, of course. Let's jump on over here. 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. What is it we cannot see? Show me this 8 of Swords, please. Now, how long this withholding effect has been going on, I don't know, but it's enough that you are very aware of it, like I said, Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles, like I said, you might have a fair amount of earth in your chart. Yeah, oh, honey, okay. Yeah, so it is a bit problematic. This has been going on for a minute, huh? Yeah, King of Pentacles, actually here, again, I'm assuming that's you. You are actually asking for help from this person, and you're not seeing any results. I see. Okay. Okay. Like I said, you're not unaware of it. This person isn't as generous emotionally as they used to be. And it's affected the participation levels or how seriously they take the foundation or your efforts. Okay. King of Pentacles, that's a very modest request for assistance. Very modest. The King of Pentacles could be asking for a lot more, but he's actually asking for a very modest output. King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. A little more cooperation, please. A little more assistance, please. You know, if you have that more of a practical disposition, somebody's love language to you might be proof of their activity or lack of activity. Okay. But you associate them with love. So they're supposed to be my equal. King, Queen of Cups. But practically speaking, I know things are amiss. So this is a very simple, polite request for assistance. Cooperation, please. I'm not asking for a lot. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords, you're saying you're blinded by the results. In other words, you can't see this request coming through, or that you stopped asking a long time ago because you don't get results. Let's see that 2 of Pentacles, please. Show me that 2 of Pentacles. Let's see that 2 of Pentacles. Let's see that 2 of Pentacles, please. 9 of Wands. It's become a resistance type thing for some of you. habitual, in other words. Habitual resistance, blockage. It's become a sore point for at least one person here. I do see the Ten of Wands attached to your heart space is equal. Okay. Feeling less and less equal. Indeed, less equal. Oh, honey. No, this gotta stop. This gotta stop. Again, you're asking for so little. We're talking Three of Pentacles, and you still can't see your request coming through. I saw it right here. You're not asking for a lot with the Page of Pentacles. A little bit more contributive effort as proof that they still love you or that they care about your efforts. A little bit of both. Doesn't matter. At that stage in someone's life with someone else, when you co-create that heavily for that long, it all starts to get into mixed points of various angles. You know? Are you saying you love me less? Or that you appreciate my efforts less? Because I don't seem to have much reason to appreciate yours. It seems like you're doing less and less interested, authentically from the heart, for showing up with me and having the same common goals. And so you ask for less, and you get proof of less, and it's starting to add up quite a bit. There's quite a large tally here of tick marks of things not done, agreed to, cooperation. But it comes back to, is this really so hard for you? You have no love for this anymore. If we jump over here to a Pentacles, it's just easier not to ask, isn't it? You ever get to that point with somebody where it's just easier not to ask them? Okay. Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. Good God, the resistance to the smallest of requests. It's a bit much. It's what you call overkill. What's with the angst? How dare you ask me to walk the dog? Oh. Excuse me, I didn't understand it was my dog. I thought it was our dog. That's my bad. I guess I'll just do it. Whatever it is that, you know what? Whatever it is that takes that sour look off your face. Or the argument, I'll just do it. And you can add up those little things over time, and those little things, come to find out, end up carrying a lot of weight. Anger kicks in, resentment kicks in. But that abject refusal, that's... I can see where you got tired of asking. And therefore, you don't see any proof of cooperation at all. You stopped asking. I mean, with feedback like that, why would you? What's your incentive to ask? Right? Oh, the resistance over such a small effort is so pissy. Ugh. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, the world. No, it's just easier not to ask. That way it prevents fighting. But it doesn't solve the problem, does it, darling? No, it doesn't. The reason you stop asking is just to prevent fight and being shot down, suppressed, or told to go away or something. Good God, imagine if you actually needed something. That's when you want someone who's reliable and is going to show up. But if you can't handle the little things, honey, I'm not going to let you handle my big things. That's how that works. See what I'm saying? Oh, I'll show up where it counts. If you can't show up for the smallest things that are easy, simple in nature, and the smallest forms of proof that you and I are in this together, why the hell would I trust you with big things? Right? This is way too much fuss. Way too much fuss. This is way too much fuss. Pisces, honey. Like I said, you're aware of it. It is heavy, and all yours is a little bit more love, a little bit more participation. It can't just be me that's watching out for our future here. Oh, dear. It is you watching out for the future, isn't it? The strength of it, the foundation. Okay. Always looking for other opportunities, trying to keep yourself open-minded towards it. Let's see. Let's see death here. It's moments like this you wonder, why does someone stay? Why did they sign up to this? Why are they in it? Where their head is, where their heart is. Show me death. Show me death, please. Show me death. Show me death. Show me death. Show me death, please. Show me death. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Whoever is directly responsible for the lack of participation and the insistence that they don't want it, they don't want to see it, they don't want to deal with it, will not be making the cut too much longer. I don't know how else to put that. They don't seem to understand. It is kind of selfish. I'm not going to lie. We're talking bare minimum efforts. Whatever this person's experiencing, so I'm not trying to get in the word. Again, I'm not doing yours and theirs. Indisputably, there's two energies here. You opened up with actually even a fair point of view until you got to the nitty gritty, which is actually like to live with this person every day. So here you had an overarching concept, just a little bit more love and participation from you. I'm trying to watch over our future to this is what it's like in real life. Whoever represents that ongoing confusion, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, which I see you asking for so little. Right here, too. There's that Two of Pentacles. It's just easier not to, because it pisses them off. There it is again, that same Two of Pentacles attached to this person who is used to defaulting to their sense of comfort and refusing to see it. So death is over this. This is someone who doesn't understand that loving, nurturing, caring quality concept should be going beyond just themselves. But they don't see it and they refuse to see it. And what do you do with someone who refuses to see their faults or the faults that set between you? I'm not saying that you're blameless, okay? But there is an outstanding issue here. And when one person knows the truth and one person refuses to see the truth, somebody here has to be right. It is possible to have two different points of view and be completely right at the same time. Reference Leo's reading from last week. This is where one person knows the truth and is right, and the other person chooses to not see it and therefore is automatically at fault to be wrong because they refuse to see the truth. When you act like that, you will always be wrong. So I'd rather you Pisces have faults, but at least be honest about what's going on, than to act like you're faultless and then be ignorant about it. Two people will always have their parts to play in something like this. Mark my words. And like I said, I'd rather you have the truth and have blame and fault and be a human being like everyone else, as opposed to just straight up being in denial about it. Because you cannot work with what you do not know or acknowledge and refuse to help others. This person's failing in those qualities to nurture, love, and care as the Queen of Pentacles. And they don't see it, and they don't want to. That's why you don't see any return for your request to help. They're not interested. So I do see death claiming this situation. Okay. When? I don't know. I sincerely doubt it'll be over the next month. Sometimes these things have a way of stretching out. It's the essence of the reading today. And I'm not saying that you're happy about it. Of course I'm not. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. Very rarely is somebody jubilant. But as soon as we see the healing effect take place over difficult decisions, okay, endings particularly, things that will not transform, okay. In order to see transformation there with death, you can't be blind. You cannot transform what you don't understand or acknowledge is there. So that's why I'm defaulting to ending. You already made it clear. It's just easier not to ask for this person's help. Okay. Let's see that Four of Swords, please. And that Four of Swords. It sucks because in this person's refusal to participate, they're missing out on an amazing world that you have helped create and you so carefully watch out for. And you are really willing to take on so much responsibility. You really are. All you asked was a little bit more help, a little less grievance, and a little more love. It reminds me of that old thing I used to tell people about. When you go to a new restaurant and you really don't know anything about it. Order the most basic thing, burger, something like that. if they can't get that right, you don't go back. You ask for the most basic assistance in a world that you carefully craft and create and maintain with due diligence. A little more consideration, a little more love. And you get a bunch of, I don't know about that. I can't commit to it, and it's probably best that you don't ask. It might upset me. I think you two have very different definitions of responsibility and co-creation. I'm sure it wasn't like that when you two first met. Time has changed, therefore people change as well. And you either have that position of holding back from evolving and changing, or you can step up to the new agenda, the higher self. I just know that it wasn't a game to you. I know. You were really in it. I don't know why they couldn't stand by your side in a clear vision. But like I said, I know they had their sore points too. But that refusal to see the truth of oneself does help no one. Let's see that Four of Swords, please. Let's see that Four of Swords. Show me that Four of Swords. Very carefully crafted world. I have every reason to believe you maintain multiple contracts. But somehow you got it down. Somehow you got it down. You're quite good at it. You always allow wiggle room, don't you? I think you do. Okay, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, the Three of Wands. There you go. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to heal. You know at the end of this, it was the right thing to do. Okay? And you're even looking at yourself with the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. It's literally a matter of time before this pain goes away or changes, transforms. You're like, I'm at the height of it now. I know it will transform in time. Okay? I know it will change. I just need to give myself time to rest my weary heart, you know. But your uptick in energy suggests positivity. It's that feeling of knowing you did the right thing. Don't get me wrong, that's a very subdued Queen of Wands. She's not over the moon. It's subdued. It's that little flicker of energy that says, this is correct. And I can have hope for myself because I know I did the right thing, even if it was hard. Okay, I agree. Let's see that Five of Cups, please. Oh, I dwelled on that way too long. I'm sorry. Tarot has a way of summarizing people, personalities. I don't know the full scope of it. But that was a real crux right here. Even asking for the simplest things causes an argument. Let's see that Five of Cups. Let's see that Five of Cups. Show me that Five of Cups. Five of Cups for the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. There's that little guy. Page of Pentacles back here a couple of times. You wanted your investment to go in a very different direction. Again, you weren't asking for much, so you had every reason at your opening to suggest positivity and leaning into a positive outcome that completely changed. It completely changed, but I promise you it completely changed for the better. Upon rest, okay, after this is done, you're going to realize it was always headed in this direction. Five of Cups for the Five of Cups, it's not just you. You realize, okay, it was like with the both of us, this was just so slow growing. We got used to the sadness in each other. That's a real thought, that's a real emotion, that's a real insight, absolutely. It took time to divide you both emotionally, yes. Five of Cups twice. That is emotional pain and disappointment and hurt and regret spread out over a long period of time. And like I said, you both played into it. You had faults. We all have faults. When things like this happen, we all have faults. We all played into it. Thing is, if we want to stop playing into it to fix it or correct it, we have to see it. I'm not saying you were blameless. I'm not saying you were perfect. What I'm saying is that you were aware enough to know what you know, own what you needed to own, and hope for better. And you really believed it until you couldn't. They're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So what? I didn't pick up the dry cleaning like you asked. What does it matter? Who cares? So what? I didn't do this, that, and the other. So what? I didn't do this. What? You do it. No, I don't think I have a problem. I don't think I have an attitude. No. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's a you problem. Did you ever think of that? See what I'm saying? Big difference there. So while I'm sure you both played into it, one person automatically becomes wrong when they refuse to see it. Okay? Without the admission to see our faults and own them, we cannot change. Never mind with someone else. So that Five of Cups being there twice, no. Page of Pentacles, understanding how it was really going to go down and probably always was going to go down, it weighs heavily. It's like this particular seed was planted a long time ago. So while I had or hoped for this particular outcome, that was the reality of it. And that's the real insight. Okay? If somebody really wanted to change and keep this and give to it in a way that was more beautiful and constructive, they would have done so. Okay? Nine of Swords. Show them that Nine of Swords. Show them that Nine of Swords. Show them that Nine of Swords. That disappointment is real. This is what it added up to after all this time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It will be okay. You will work through that feeling. You will work through that thought. And you will work through the next one that comes through. I have hope for you. Okay? Remember, your Page of Pentacles wanted to swing in a very different direction. You had very different intents and feelings upon your opening. Okay? But how it ended up is the truth. And that's what I want you to lean into. The truth. Okay? Not the rejection of it. Page of Cups, Devil, Temperance, honey, you know. Someone really doesn't want to be called upon to heal their heart. The tune of their particular thoughts and rumination do not change. Therefore, they do not change. They worry about the same thing catastrophically over and over again, but refuse to change it. It's almost like they're saying, I'm too set in my ways. I feel what I feel. Don't make me apologize. Don't ask me to. You can't force someone. You can't force someone to have insight they don't want. They don't want it. They need healing and they need to do it on their time. I think they've taken enough of yours. Okay. But yeah, even opening up their heart space, it's almost like they feel like they're being punished. What do you mean I have to love this? I don't want to. Why can't you just accept the fact that I don't want to love this? You know, and why can't they just come to terms that they don't love this and own it? It's really ass backwards impressions here. They don't want to love this, and they don't want to feel bad about not loving this. Okay, fine. Then don't love this situation with Pisces on your own time and stop using Pisces time. They don't want to be part of it. Just fucking own it. You don't have to splinter yourself 1,000 different directions before you come to terms with it. Just own it. You're showing me once more, I know this is the right thing to do, and my heart will heal in time. This is not easy. It was likely always headed in this direction, no matter what I wanted the opposite to be true. Cool. That's very honest of you. This is like, I don't want to have to open my heart. I don't have to heal shit, and I don't owe anybody any. Okay, fine. All that on your own time. Separate yourself from Pisces. Maybe one day you'll meet someone where you can actually open your heart to and mean it. Or keep it open. Let's say this was a long-standing relationship and they just learned to close it slowly over time. And it reflected. Great. Maybe they can connect with someone in the future they can permanently keep their heart open towards and not feel like it's a begrudgery sort of chore. Okay? No, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for something like this. You are handling this admirably, I must say. I don't think that was your point. I have the needle, intention. I know. Thank you. That case in point. I have the needle, intentionality, aim true. You did. I saw how your Page of Pentacles was there a couple times. That's why I went and backtracked it. It converted into the real one. This is what you hoped for, but you did so with intention. And then you concluded what you concluded, again with the same intention, but this time with real insight about what you should be aiming for, the truth. Okay? You ever try to thread a needle? You have to focus, I'll tell you that. Number 17, by the way. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Oh, you're the one who likely wears the crown. Number 3. Okay. I'm sure that you are indeed the benefactor, except this is not... I have every reason to believe that because what you asked for is so low. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Not much. I know you're the main person who generates the foundational qualities, I believe. And the benefactor. Whoever benefits from your factors doesn't have much to give back, contribute, or effort. Even the small things. And honey, that's why I tell you the small things add up. Because they do. The small things add or lend to sometimes, I think, the biggest proof. Okay. $17. We might have been in this connection 17 years or so for some of you. 17th, for some reason that number's popping a little bit more. 15, the polar bear. 27, it's the unexpected income. So here we're taking that again with that sense of investment. I'm not convinced about the unexpected income. I'm saying this as the material world that things are built on. Bear, we have to work really hard. Really hard. You're very careful with your investments and how you build things and cultivate things. And you have to have the strength of the polar bear sometimes to understand what a good investment is and what a bad one is. And so you therefore should understand then what you're asking from them in return is not much. It shouldn't have to be that hard. 15 and 27. Toil and labor. Like I said, I don't think anything just comes to you that easily. No. What I'm saying is that you've had to work very hard for your coin. So you understand what contributive effort is. Or you should. When I say that you are not asking for much, that's what I mean, because I believe you're the one who's the master of coin here. 15, 27, 38, and then, oh my God, see, toil, labor, occupation. God, some of you work 2 jobs. I said you work very hard for your foundation. And you still find room for improvement, bless you, or you can be flexible. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whatever this is, it's not supposed to be a benefactor relationship, but it benefits someone. I just don't know how it necessarily benefits you. You seem to be supplying most of the energy here. Pisces, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.